You ever been on a first date so bad you start questioning all your life choices? Picture this. Let's call Rob. Rob is out with this girl he's been hyping up for weeks, calls her wifey material, swears she's different. We all got this boy. So they finally go out. He picks a fancy restaurant trying to impress, right? First mistake. He's sweating bullets because he's broke. Waiter asks, still or sparkling water? And Rob, thinking it's free, says, let's do sparkling. Boom, $12 a bottle. He panics. He starts rationing sips like it's survival mode on an island. Meanwhile, his date is sipping carefree like she's on a commercial. Then he starts talking nonstop like a podcast host with no guests. He tells his whole life story before the appetizers hit the table. Childhood traumas, job struggles, what he thinks about, aliens even. His date, smiling, nodding, trapped. Finally, the check comes. My man does the pat pockets fake out like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Girl doesn't say a word. She just pays and dips, never texts back, poof, gone. And that, gentlemen, is what happens when you make first date mistakes. Don't be Rob, which is why today we're breaking down the top 5 mistakes men make on first dates. And if you don't want to be out here embarrassing yourself like Rob, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Mistake number 1, being an interviewer, not a vibe. Okay, you turn into a job interviewer instead of a guy she actually wants to see again. You might say things like, so, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Can you describe a difficult situation and how you handled it? Bro, she's not applying for a job at your Lonely Heart startup. What happens is you get nervous, so you start grilling her with questions like you're the FBI. Instead of an interrogation, focus on vibes. Tell stories. Make her laugh. Tease her a little. Here's an example. Instead of asking, do you like to travel? Say, be honest. Are you one of those people who pretends to love hiking just for the Instagram pictures? And don't lie. You see the difference? One is boring, the other is flirty and fun. Mistake number 2, talking too much or too little. Now, mistake number 2 is being a human podcast or a human wallflower. My guy Rob talked way too much. But the opposite is just as bad. When you sit there saying nothing like a serial killer in an interrogation room, if you are monologuing like a TED Talk, cut it in half. If you are giving one-word answers, triple your energy. A good rule, just match her vibe. If she's talking a lot, engage and add to it. If she's quieter, lead the conversation, but give her space to open up. Balance is key here. And hey, speaking of balance, let's talk about something that actually makes you look good on a first date. If you want to make a killer first impression, you need a fresh pair of sunglasses. And that's why today's video is sponsored by Navi Eyewear. Check this out. You buy 1 pair, you get any 4 free. That's 5 pairs of high-end designer quality sunglasses for the price of 1, plus free shipping. And here's the best part. If you lose them or break them, because a lot of people just sit on them, or whatever it happens to them, I sit on them a lot, Navi replaces them. No hassle, no questions. All you gotta do is just add all 5 to your cart and the discount automatically applies at checkout. It's that easy. You need at least 1 solid pair for a first date. You can't be out there squinting like a confused raccoon in broad daylight. So hit the link below and upgrade your look. And let's get back to these mistakes. Mistake number 3, you're oversharing. You're oversharing like you're on Dr. Phil. Listen, no girl wants to hear about your ex on the first date. Do not, I repeat, do not start trauma dumping. Let's say she's like, so, what do you do for fun? I used to play guitar, but my ex cheated on me with my bandmate, and now I have trust issues, so I just work a lot. Congratulations. You've just emotionally exhausted a stranger. A first date is not therapy. It's a highlight reel. You are showcasing the best, most fun, most confident version of yourself. Deep talks can happen later. First, make her want a second date. Now, this one's controversial, but mistake number 4, being too nice and agreeable. I know. You've been told your whole life women love nice guys. But I hate to break it to you, false. What they love is a guy with standards, a backbone, and a little edge. If she says, I love pineapple on pizza and you hate it, don't say, yeah, me too. Just be real. Nah, that's a crime. You're one of those people, huh? Boom, flirty debate. Chemistry. Nice guys agree with everything. Men with confidence have opinions, which leads us to, you guessed it, mistake number 5, not closing the date strong. Here's where a lot of guys fumble the bag. They don't end the date with a clear move. Let's say, here's you. Well, this was fun. Guess I'll text you sometime, maybe. Bro, no. If the date went well, set up the next move. Let's say she says, I love Italian food. You should say, cool, I know a better spot than this. We're going next week. Confidence, directness, no weird should I text her vibes. And if she's not into you, no worries. Walk away like a man with options. All right, quick recap. Top 5 mistakes men make on first dates. 1, acting like an interviewer instead of carrying a vibe. 2, talking too much or too little. You got to keep the balance. 3, oversharing like you're on Dr. Phil. 4, being too nice instead of having opinions. Have a backbone. 5, not closing the date strong. Don't mess this up. Set up the second date. And if not, keep walking. You got options. If you got value from this video, smash that like button. It helps more than you know. And don't forget, hit the link for Navi Eyewear. It's buy one, get any for free. It's nuts. Plus the shipping is free. Subscribe if you want to actually win in dating, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.